Every Republican except one, Thomas Massey of Kentucky, voted for this budget resolution. Every Democrat, all 215, voted no. In fact, remarkably, one of the Democrats, Representative Brittany Peterson, had just given birth, but she came anyway with her newborn. And Representative Kevin Mullen also showed up. He's a Democrat from California, even though he had just gotten out of the hospital after surgery. So, I mean, it's like, the Democrats are really fighting this good fight right now. But nonetheless, it passed. And specifically what this budget measure does is it calls for $4.5 trillion in tax breaks for billionaires, $2 trillion in spending cuts, $880 billion of that from most likely Medicaid. So get ready, grandma's going to get thrown out of her nursing home. It raises the debt limit by $4 trillion. We are now spending more money servicing our debt than we spend on our military. And that's a really, really bad milestone. And you can thank 100% of that. It can be attributed to Reagan's tax cuts, Bush's tax cuts, and Trump's tax cuts. And now the Republicans want to make it even worse. This is two Santa Clauses on absolute screaming steroids. Originally, there were three House Republicans who were going to vote against this, Spars, Burchett, and Davidson, but Trump reached out and scared the hell out of them, or maybe Musk did, I don't know. But here we are. Meanwhile, Robert Reich points out that what's really going on here is that is not just that Donald Trump and Elon Musk are stealing everything that's not nailed down and firing everybody they can in order to free up government money for tax cuts for themselves. The 2 billionaires and the 13 billionaires in Trump's cabinet, and the 3 billionaires, the 3 richest men in America who stood with him when he got elected. And by the way, Jeff Bezos had just announced over on Musk's social media sewer that he's going to change the editorial bias of the Washington Post. From now on, it's going to be free markets, which means pro-billionaire, and free speech, which means that billionaires get to spend as much money as they want on politics. So it looks like the Washington Post is going to be going hard right. This is not good. But anyhow, what Robert Reich is pointing out is that what Musk is trying to do is he's trying to consolidate the use of force. Now, why would he want to do that? Well, because at some point, the American people are going to start protesting in a big way. And when they do, Trump wants to be able to send the military in to shoot at people or otherwise punish them, imprison them. And he wants to make sure that the military will go along with that. He wants to make sure that the Justice Department will go along with that. He wants to make sure that the FBI will go along with that. And thus, what we're looking at is really, by any definition, the beginning of a genuinely tyrannical form of government that Trump and Musk envision.